What started as a punishment but ended up being way more fun than expected. My parents banned all video games last summer saying we needed real hobbies, so my siblings and I turned our entire house into a live-action RPG. The morning after our consoles were confiscated, my brother Josh covered every surface with sticky notes marking XP values, and the bathroom door said, "Boss battle 500 points," while the kitchen became a healing station where breakfast restored health. "What is this nonsense on my walls?" my dad demanded, ripping down a note that said, "Doing laundry granted defense buffs." Josh explained we were pursuing the real hobby of live-action role-playing, which required creativity and exercise, unlike lazy video games, and when Mom tried to argue, he pulled up articles about LARPing building leadership skills, so she reluctantly agreed, though her eye twitched when Sophie walked by wearing a cardboard helmet labeled Warrior Princess Level 12 in glitter glue. Within 3 days, every room had transformed into different game levels, with stuffed animals positioned as NPCs holding paper dialogue boxes, and we gathered in the living room hub to trade household items we'd assigned magical properties, like the wooden spoon of wisdom, or the rubber glove that doubled dishwashing damage. "Why is there a teddy bear on my office chair labeled Guild Master?" Dad asked, and Sophie explained Mr. Stuffy gave quests for the office dungeon, where organizing files unlocked achievements, and she showed him her journal tracking our stats with color-coded seal trees that looked more professional than his work presentations. We added mandatory sound effects, humming boss music when Mom entered rooms, and Josh programmed the smart speakers to play victory fanfare for completed chores while we shouted, "Level up," after brushing our teeth. "Please stop announcing you're fast traveling to the porcelain throne checkpoint," Mom begged, but Sophie insisted proper zone transitions were essential and narrated everything, saying, "Sophie approaches the legendary refrigerator, but the guardian mother blocks her path with a vegetable consumption side quest." Mom tried banning the narration, so we switched to silent gestures that looked like elaborate mime performances, complete with invisible wall checks and exaggerated sneaking animations whenever we moved through hallways. Josh started leaving scrolls, which were just notebook paper with quests written in calligraphy on Dad's pillow every night, detailing tomorrow's main storyline objectives like defeat the lawnmower beast or survive the grocery gauntlet, and Dad would find them at midnight when he just wanted to sleep. "No more scrolls," he declared, so Sophie started using the printer to create official-looking quest logs that auto-printed every morning at 6 a.m. with dramatic fanfare music from the computer speakers. We established character classes where I became a ranger who could only communicate in nature metaphors, calling the Wi-Fi router the sacred grove of connection, and referring to phone charging as restoration at the lightning shrine, while Josh the wizard spoke entirely in made-up spell incantations for basic requests like Snackia Superius Frometh Frigius when he wanted food. Sophie the warrior insisted on training montages before every meal, doing elaborate stretches and battle cries that echoed through the house yelling, "Today we dine in victory," before eating cereal, which made our neighbor text Mom asking if everything was okay. Things escalated when we recruited the entire neighborhood, creating an economy where kids traded real candy for our dragon-stamped Monopoly money earned from quests, and 30 kids practiced combat moves in our yard with pool noodle swords shouting special attacks. "Why are children farming leaves from my rose bushes?" Dad yelled, watching kids pluck exactly 3 leaves each for botanical ingredients, while Josh explained we were providing community service, getting kids active instead of gaming, which turned Dad's face purple enough that Sophie announced his rage meter was filling. The mailman started playing along, calling out "Quest delivery for the brave heroes of this dwelling," which delighted us but mortified Mom when she had to sign for packages, while he asked about our current campaign progress. We converted the garage into a crafting station where kids would combine random household items, following recipes we'd created like 3 paper clips plus a rubber band equals a ring of minor protection, and parents started calling, asking why their kids were hoarding office supplies. Then during our grocery store raid, Sophie announced to the produce section, "Greetings, fellow adventurers. We seek the golden bananas of potassium," while Josh told Mom the jumbo detergent exceeded our carrying capacity, and when she grabbed milk, I shouted, "Legendary calcium potion acquired. All party members gain +5 bone density," making an elderly woman ask if we were filming something. Sophie spotted another guild member and discussed strategy loudly, declaring, "The Cookie Crisp Dragon can only be defeated if we collect all 6 grain artifacts first," while other shoppers asked about joining our guild, and one dad gave Josh his business card for birthday parties, until Mom abandoned the cart and speedwalked to the parking lot. That night, my parents called an emergency meeting, looking like they'd aged 5 years, and Dad said the magic words while rubbing his temples. "Fine, you can have your video games back. Just please stop turning everything into quests, because I cannot handle another breakfast boss battle, or Josh humming combat music during my Zoom meetings." Sophie asked if completing the live-action game meant we'd unlocked New Game Plus with our consoles, and Mom just put her head on the table groaning about us making real life more exhausting than any 100-hour RPG.